Welcome to Coffee and the Tea. So glad you stopped by and see what kind of tea I am spilling. I do have my coffee, but it's over there. And so I'm not going to move the camera to go get it. I guess I should have been a little bit more prepared. But I do have the tea today. I have a pot full of piping hot tea for people today, and I am ready to spill it. But before we get into it, you know what I'm going to say. Go in your comments. If you hadn't subscribed, subscribe. Hit your notification bell so you'll know when I upload. And give me a thumbs up for the algorithm. Let's get into this tea because it is so jam packed. First up is Diddy. Diddy's name came up in the Las Vegas trial about Tupac's alleged killer, Keefe D. And Keefe D is spilling the beans, saying, well, allegedly spilling the beans. I swear, these days, Puffy can't win for losing. He just losing all over the place. And Keefe D is fingering Puffy, saying Puffy contacted him and wanted to put a contract out on Tupac, and the prosecutors are trying to buy it. So, but they did make a statement, and I'm going to read what the statement said. It said, law enforcement sources told TMZ Diddy was never a suspect in Tupac's murder investigation, and that remains true today. In other words, it's clear cops wasn't buying what Keefe D was selling about Puff and didn't deem the claim credible. So I think Keefe D wants to get out of jail. I really believe that he is the person who, the trigger man who took Tupac's life, the life of someone who could really have done great things in this world. I love Tupac. Machiavelli, that album was in my cassette player, and I played it over and over and over again. It was the theme of my life, and I just love Tupac. I love how conflicted he was. On one hand, he was this thug, he was this street dude, and then on the other hand, he was a philosopher, he was a deep thinker, he felt things, and his upbringing was so unique, being a child of one of the Black Panthers. Yeah, I just love Tupac, and I am so glad that somebody is going to be held accountable for his death. I mean, they took away someone who was on his way up to do really, really incredible things. Yeah. All right, moving on. Hold on. The next person is Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez is turning 55 years old. And what do Jennifer do for the 55 year to mark her 55th year? She gets in a bikini outfit. What is it with women of a certain age? They feel like they have to show their body off because they're getting older. Remember Lisa Renner? Lisa Renner, I guess by the time um, J-Lo gets to be 61, like Lisa Renner, she'll be taking her clothes completely off too. Right now, 55 just deems a one piece. Around, I guess, 58 or 59, she'll go to a two piece. And by 61, like Lisa Renner, she'll be buck stark naked. I don't get it. The title of it is Post Thirst Trap for her big 55. She going through some things with Ben, and she really, really wants a successful marriage, but I'm just gonna call it. Jennifer has some internal things that are going on that prevents her from having a successful marriage. It was on full display in that documentary that she spent her own money on, and that what was it? It was a documentary, it was an album, and it was going to be a tour, and all three flopped. She put her money into it. It's a lot of delusion there for Jennifer, and Ben is more of a realist, and he said he's super shy, and she is not. And so, yeah, yeah. So this is Jennifer being 55, I guess. Moving on. Nice picture, though. Nice picture. I'll tell you who I'm tired of. I am tired of Kanye West and his wife who looks like she is being sex trafficked. Why is this woman walk around with no clothes on all the time? We are so sick of him and this woman. Look at this picture of her. Tell me that is not the vacant stare of someone who is being sex trafficked. Sorry about the ring light. Look at her. Look at her. And they had to grade out the front of her blouse because she was just that nude. What is the point here? What is the point? They say he got her off of OnlyFans and she is proving every bit of it. I don't know who her family is and where her mama, but her mama needs to come and get her because something is going on here. And that blank stare tells me everything I need to know. I am sick of Kanye West and his wife. I'm saying it out loud. I am sick of Kanye West and his wife walking around here with her little booty in shorts and her big boobs hanging out. Enough already. Here's them together. Look at this. We have had enough of Kanye. Kanye needs to get on his medicine, get her on some medicine because both of them need medication. And get out of our faces with this nonsense. We are sick of it. We are tired of it. Go put some clothes on. Even Janet Jackson, no, well, I'm not going to say even Janet Jackson because I love Janet Jackson. But Janet Jackson is of a particular age. And Janet, on her tour, Janet is all covered up. Janet has a son. And Kanye West has children. And he's walking around with this woman like this. It's a disgrace and I am sick of it. That's my rant. I'm so sick of Kanye West and his wife who looks like she's sex trafficked. I'm so tired of them. All right, Mindy Cohen. If you don't know who Mindy Cohen is, she was on The Facts of Life. She played Natalie, the chubby one. And so she was on, what is his name? She was on Jeff Lewis. Jeff Lewis has a radio show on the what is the name of what do they call it? Satellite radio. That's what I'm looking for. Sirius satellite radio. And so she was on his show, and he asked about a reboot of The Facts of Life. And Mindy spilled all the beans. Mindy said after they did that live Facts of Life, you remember when um, Jimmy Campbell and Norman Lear got together and they did the Jeffersons one time, they did the Good Times one time, and then they did the Facts of Life. And so she said after that, I think it was in 2021, it was a lot of interest in rebooting the Facts of Life. I grew up with the Facts of Life. I am that old school. I'm an old head. I grew up with the Facts of Life. I grew up with Tootie and Natalie and Blair. and what was the other one name? Joe. Joe. I grew up with them. And so, of course, I would be all in for a reboot to see them in their older form. Well, Natalie, well, I said Natalie, Mindy Cohen, who played Natalie, said on the Jeff Lewis show that it was all, happening. They had hired a writer and everything. And one of the four went behind the other three's back, trying to get a spinoff and doing all kinds of shady, shish. And it all kind of fell through because of that. And the co host of Richard Lewis said, it always happened with the greedy bitches. And I almost said Natalie again. Mindy said yes, she was a greedy, and so she did not name who it was, but we can play a little guessing game. I'm thinking that it was Nancy McKeon who played Joe. I'm thinking that's who it was. It was either her or Lisa Welch who played Blair. I don't think it was Tootie. I don't think it was her. Kim Fields. I don't think it was her. I might be wrong, but I'm thinking that it was Nancy McKeon who played Joe. All right, you tell me in the comments who you think it was. Here's a picture of them. Kind of picture of them, you see. But yeah, I found that so interesting that Minnie Cohen said that it was on its way, but a greedy bitch got in the way. All right, moving on. The next one and our last one is about Tom Brady. Not Tom Brady, Wayne Brady. Tom Brady is the football player. Wayne Brady. Wayne Brady is the host of Let's Make a Deal. And he used to do this show where they used to do all kind of impressions and stuff like that. He is super, 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 super talented. And here's a picture of Tom Brady. And I mean Tom. I keep saying Tom Brady. I mean Wayne Brady. Wayne Brady. And he is marking the 1 year anniversary of him coming out as pansexual. Now I must say, being an old head as myself, I know being gay, being lesbian, being bi, but I was not up on being pansexual. I had to go and do a little research and see exactly what this was about. It means that you can fall in love with any person of any sex. It's about the person. It's not about their sexuality or it's about the person, the essence of the person. That's what pansexual is. And so he came out a year ago as pansexual. I'm gonna say this: it might not be politically correct or whatever, but I believe Wayne is gay and he don't want to own it. And I don't understand why. This is what he is promoting. This is his family. The girl is his daughter. The woman is his ex-wife and her boyfriend. I don't know. I don't think they're married. And he is promoting that kind of family. I believe it's some hanky panky going up in on in there. I believe it's because look at this dude right here. Look at this dude right here. I'm thinking Wayne and him is getting together because they be on TikTok all the time, dancing and all kinds of shenanigans they be getting up to. And I have not, excuse me, I have not saw Wayne with anybody except them. So I'm suspicious. I'm just saying, I'm suspicious. And I believe it is a whole lot of shenanigans going on there. But they have raised a beautiful daughter. I think she's in college right now. So if it works for them, it works for me. But hey, tell the truth. Come on now. Wayne, We see it. We see it. You're gay. We see it. It's okay. Come on all the way out of the closet. He's talking about he came out of the closet as pansexual. No, you need to come on out as what you are, and that is gay. I'm just saying. Because Wayne wear his pants way, way, way too tight not to be gay. I'm just saying. Now, sometimes I crack myself up. Yeah, but way, way, way too tight not to be gay. All right, let's get to stupid people doing stupid stuff. I be cracking myself up. I love this channel. I do. I can get on here and clown and act really crazy. All right, this is our stupid person of the day. There she is, and as you can see, she is in the Who Scout. And she was in the Who Scout and she still was doing stupid stuff. I mean, come on now. So let's get into it. It said woman tries hiring another hitman to kill her ex after accepting a plea deal for the first attempt. That's what the prosecutor said. She allegedly tried to recruit another incarcerated woman's boyfriend to do the deed after after attempting to put a voodoo death spell on her ex. Now she is coming for her ex's neck. She really, what did he do to her? Well, sometimes when you're dealing with stupid, you don't have to do anything to them. They just stupid. It said on her ex before the murder plot, but before a murder for hire plot. A Kentucky woman was already a Kentucky woman who had already pleaded guilty for murder for hire and stalking is in the hot seat again with prosecutors after allegedly trying to hire someone else to kill her ex after accepting a plea. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to about this channel, but you cannot say we don't bring the stupid. Come on now. Dr. Stephanie Russell was she's a doctor. Dr. Stephanie Russell was initially charged with use of interstate commerce facilities in admission of murder for hire back in 2022. Investigators said she contacted someone she believed as a hitman, but was actually an undercover FBI agent to kill her ex, Rick Crabtree. On April the 22nd, 2024, the day of her trial was set to begin. She accepted a plea deal in the case, with sentencing set for later this month. This week, however, the case took another turn as prosecutors alleged Russell continued to seek out someone to kill her ex after pleading guilty. And this is a woman. Do you know how long you have to go to school to become a doctor? And you are so mad with this man that he don't want you because evidently he didn't, because she was out there stalking him, that you are going to throw all that away. That reminds me of that astronaut who put on them adult diapers and drove from Texas, wasn't it Texas to Florida, to try to get, to try to kill her ex. I think it was her ex. This is what this reminds me of. You go through so much sacrifice and money to become a professional like a doctor or an astronaut, and then you just throw it away with some nonsense. And that's what what's her name again? Dr. Stephanie Russell did. It said because of the allegations, the government objects to Russell receiving any reduction for acceptance of responsibility. when it comes to sentencing. So she unblew her plea deal. Russell wanted to know if her boyfriend knew anyone who would be willing to kill her ex husband, said prosecutor. The letter included the name and address of Russell's ex husband, personal identification information, which, to the government's knowledge, had not been made publicly available either as part of the federal criminal prosecution or the family court litigations. That goes to show you that intellect and wisdom are two different things. You can be able to become a doctor and still be as stupid as dumb as a rock. Dr. Stephanie Russell. All right, y'all. That is the stupid for the day, and that is the tea for today. I am going to start doing the tea on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I will see you Friday. Bye.